Our guests tonight are Jacob Rupp and Cody Spyker. They're two of Denver's most prolific stand-up comedians. You can always catch them out at shows. They have a variety of projects, their own shows, and are the two hosts of the popular podcast Ice Cream Social. Now, interviewer to interviewer, what is it that makes a good interview?
Oh man, any interview where we don't have to talk as much
Yeah.
is probably a good interview
Yeah.
for us.
When someone just runs with an idea and explodes into it immediately, those are the kind of podcasts where you sit back and you're like, I'm done.
Right.
Yeah.
Done.
Okay. You don't even have to think. You don't even have to listen.
Yeah.
Really.
Well, no, that was what I was going to say is the other important thing was listening.
Oh.
It makes a good interview. So you can expound upon people's ideas.
So by your standards, I just do this the whole interview.
Yeah.
You guys do your two-person show.
Mm-hmm.
We're used to doing
And
it.
that's
That's all we
and
do.
that's a perfect interview.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's the way to do it.
No, I
Okay.
think like
That's what I'm getting towards.
well, that's what Jacob would do. That's his role. No, I mean,
Yeah.
we both do it, but like I think follow-up questions and like letting someone like bringing them up in a more unique, individual way and who they are. You know.
Yeah, we let the guests just kind of choose their own adventures.
Yeah, they get to
kind of,
ramble.
You know what I mean? Like if
Pretty
they don't want
much.
to talk, we won't talk,
Sure.
or we'll take over,
Yeah.
which again is not great.
How do you feel about podcasting as a medium, as a vehicle for comedians to do stuff?
I don't know podcasts all that well. I listened to a couple, and I was never really in the world. So when we started it, I was kind of like, "Oh, this is a goofy, weird thing to do," and I don't think either of us really thought that it was going to last maybe as long as it has with such consistency.
Right, you're at 120 episodes plus.
Yes.
Yeah, over 2 years of
Right,
weekly
and
releases.
that's weekly.
The plus is the
Yeah.
really good episodes too.
The plus,
Those,
yeah.
those, like 12 episodes right there.
Positive.
Really great.
It's great. I mean, I love it, and it's. I selfishly benefit the most from it.
Yeah.
let
More
alone-
than him?
More than our listeners, I'd say. You
Oh,
know what I
that's
mean?
what you
Like
mean.
I'm the recipient of all
for
the benefit.
sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I would say
Right.
we're like we could just pretend like it's a big deal, and
Yeah.
then people will buy into it. You know, like invite us onto their other video thing. You
Or
know,
their
like-
other interview show.
Right, it's
Since,
a
you know.
form of currency in the
right.
comedy world.
Yeah,
That's
you
right.
barter with it.
You're on my show, I'm on
Yeah.
your show.
Yeah.
And
The
that's
listeners are just left out in the cold.
yeah. Who cares about listeners?
I mean,
These are viewers.
That's right.
Ah.
They're different.
We
Shout out
love
to
you.
viewers.
Whole barrage of senses to disappoint them with.
Yeah.
yeah. No, I think I think it can only help you, you know, as a person, as a comedian, to talk more, chat more, try to make it more entertaining and engaging and interesting.
Sure.
You know.
And there has to be something said to it, like just being in persona for like an hour a week too. You know, like we're not on stage persona, but it's also you're trying to be a little
You're
funny.
on.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
a little
you're
bit
on.
on. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
So even just working with that was a big deal for a little while because you can tell that you just get a more grasp of how you can just talk through things.
Yeah.
Right. Do you think you're better at flicking that switch on and off now?
Some episodes.
Whenever you need to.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm run down, and like I'll be like, Jacob, you gotta kind of take the wheel tonight,
Yeah.
cause Mama's tired, you know, like
Right.
that sort of thing.
Then
But
she flips my switch and I just
yeah,
like,
flip the switch on his back.
I just
He's on.
Oh, I
turn
see it,
on.
right.
Yeah. Just turn on in the closet. I just hang in Cody's closet.
Oh, she just boots you up for the episode every
Until
week?
I'm ready
Yeah,
to do
yeah,
it. So
yeah.
This is a great time because I haven't been out of the house. And how many? 130 episodes plus?
No wonder you were so hungry out there.
She only feeds me like 5 goldfish crackers a day.
Oh my god.
She chews them up and feeds them to me.
Like a big mama bird.
Yeah.
Like you
Hey.
said, Mama's tired.
I think we're getting to the real meat of the
Yeah.
the relationship
Of our
here.
dynamic here.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of
I'm the masticator.
Mhm.
The little baby bird.
A lot of chewed up food.
Chewing up food, chewing up ideas,
Mm-hmm.
spitting them back and forth.
Spin them right back and forth. It's easier on your digestion.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
That was going to be the title of the podcast for a while. Just chewed up food. And, you know, people didn't like it.
Yeah.
Focus groups didn't
Yeah.
enjoy it. So
Yeah.
Right.
we had to move
Biometrics
on.
tested.
Yeah.
Badly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The history. It started as a radio show
Mhm.
at the college you two attended, which college?
University of Colorado Boulder. Cody did not attend that, though.
I didn't, but it's all
Go.
good.
It's fine. That's
Yeah.
Just audited.
Yeah. I just hung out on campus for 4 years.
I think that's the smart way to
yeah.
go to college now. That's,
Yeah.
Well, I didn't get a meal plan. I just had to have Cody come and chew up.
Oh my
But-
god. Oh yeah, let that be the callback of this. This is
It's too late. It's already established.
I'm tired of chewing up and spitting out your food
I
every
know,
day.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it was part of Radio 1190, which was on the AM station back in the day. And it was like
Right.
in a basement room, and we felt so cool. The big microphones and headphones.
Yeah.
It was like, oh my god.
Pull the big old thing on the microphone on
Yes.
that arm thing.
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
they were broken.
Click, clickety clack.
Yeah.
And all these.
Yeah. Got
Yep.
to hit buttons. There was a telephone that rang. We never answered it, but it rang.
Yeah, I had a heart
Uh,
attack every time I answered it.
Callers.
Yeah. it's the
Did you
worst.
take live calls?
Callers.
No, because
We
we
never
couldn't
did.
assure that they were going to be clean. So we had to do it off air.
Right.
For our first month, though, we were on the air. We had the good AM slot of 11 to 12 on Tuesdays for like a trial basis. You know, they're
Yeah.
like, yeah, sure, do your show for a month, and then whatever, we'll see if we can do it. And do you remember that caller that called you like every week?
Oh yeah.
Just some drunk old man proposing to Cody.
No,
every
I'm
week?
sorry. Drunk young man.
Okay,
He
all
was like, like I was
had
sad
an
about
old
this
soul,
kid.
right, yeah.
He was 20 something, trash, and he would propose to me like 3
Get
weeks
drunk
in a row.
at 11 a.m. and
Dude.
call
And
you
he's
to
like, no,
propose.
you gotta stay on the line. You gotta talk to me. Just talk to me for a little bit longer. I'm like, I have 30 seconds. Bye.
Did he? I mean, you get close. You start to.
I mean, I gave
Did you
him
go
my phone
home and start
number.
to-
Yeah.
yeah. Like, but what if?
I mean, that was one of those things where I was just like, oh, fame's gonna destroy me. The attention is too much.
Already, right? You're just like, if this is gonna be the norm,
Yeah.
you guys are just gonna be proposing to me,
Oh,
and I'm sure to
so
you all the
overwhelmed.
time.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he was trying to get to me, but Cody's like,
Jacob
like,
still
Jacob's
gets him.
gone.
Yeah.
Right.
I was in the other room using the phone, actually. Boom, okay.
Mind games.
Yeah.
See.
That's
Yeah.
that's also important in interviewing. Mind games.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are you guys?
Or is it?
Are you, oh man,
Can
it's
you
happening
tell?
right now.
No, he's just joking. We do a good cop, bad cop thing, you know?
Yeah, I can't
we
tell
don't do
which
mind
cop
games.
is which.
Yeah. We don't do anything.
Or that you're cops. Well, a lot has come to light here. We're going to take a quick commercial break and be back with more Cody Spyker and Jacob Rupp. Welcome back. Now, for entertainers such as these, they do a lot of things, but stand-up comedy is the backbone. Let's see some of your stand-up comedy, starting with...
Cody.
Who wants to go? Cody! Oh,
Okay.
he threw you on the fire. So Jacob. Jacob
That's
first.
what you
Good.
get,
Reverse psychology
sucker.
always works.
What is up? Formal introductions. Hi, everybody. My name is Jacob, and I'm 14 years old. It actually helps looking this young doing comedy, though, you guys. I actually got a small role in a TV show. I am the bait kid on To Catch a Predator. It's a real terrible internship, you guys. Should have known I was in trouble when the job title was fuckboy, you know? It's like, eek. I am so pretty much a child, so I'm thinking about cartoons a lot lately. Like, I think Cat Dog is the reason why our generation is so chill about transgender people. It's also not a coincidence that every feminist grew up watching the Angry Beavers, you know? They're so angry all the time.
Ah,
What did you choose?
and we just watched a clip
Man.
from the hilarious Jacob Rupp.
Oh. Hell.
Stand-up comedy.
Yes,
You do that.
I do
Barely.
that. Barely. That's why I go first, you know. I'm
Marginal.
always right before Cody.
The opener.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Exactly.
Good
Yeah.
dynamic.
hmm
Let's talk about your style a little bit first.
For sure.
Obviously, there's a lot of pop culture references.
Yes. Yes.
You like your rap music.
Yes.
You like to have fun up there.
I do like to have fun.
What do
Yeah.
you think's informed that style? What do you think
Um,
comes from?
well, mainly because I'm 23 years old, so I do not have any experiences whatsoever to talk about. So I can't just like go up and talk about my kids.
Uh-huh. Why not?
Because I aborted them years ago.
Right.
Of course, and
You just don't have childbearing hips,
can't do
It
it.
was a compromise yourself.
Yeah.
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 No.
just too much love handles on my hips now. Is that another thing? Okay. Yeah. So I don't know. I think
But is that thing where a lot of older comics and they'll say about younger comics they don't have anything to say about the
Right.
world because they haven't lived life yet.
Mm.
Do you feel that applies to you?
Oh, for sure. But I also think I don't need it right now. I don't know if that's like that's not a cock.
Like
thing to
it'll
say.
come.
Yeah, like I'll have that eventually. But right now, yeah, I don't know. I grew up basically just watching TV a lot, so I have a lot of pop culture references and stuff like that.
A lot of alone time. That's
Yeah.
they say comics.
Oh,
Either
for
bad
sure.
times or alone times or both.
Yeah, I was raised a single child.
Yeah.
and
Latchkey.
that's right.
Yeah.
And but yeah, and then I went to film school, and I remember one thing I saw in film school is that like if someone's smiling on screen, they're more likely to make the audience smile watching it. Like there's a film property like that. So I just brought that into my comedy, and it worked. So I just kept on doing it.
So you just
being-
smile like a goof?
just having as much
Have fun up
as you
there and
can.
it'll translate.
You're a real
And
goofball.
it'll go like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is terrible because I do it most nights. So I don't feel like doing that most nights.
Putting on the goofball hat?
Yeah. I mean, that clip we played was at like Comedy Works finals thing. So like that's like the peak of my goofballness.
Full goofball mode.
Yeah.
Right.
Mega goof.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see it because you want to use references, and then you have a joke about like people being cool with trans people because of the cartoon cat dog.
Right.
And I get that joke, but then in the back of my head I think like, what about the other people who never saw Cat Dog?
Oh,
You're
yeah.
already on to the next joke.
For sure.
And so, I mean, it gets a laugh at them, and then it's like, is it worth investing the time to go, Cat Dog was a show about half cat, half dog, and then it's like
Right.
you're kind of ruining the joke at that point.
Oh, for sure.
Unless
yeah.
you re-engineer a new joke out of that.
Yeah, and I'm really into like no misused words either and stuff. So
Keep it
I
short.
will not explain anything like
Right.
that.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'm not gonna explain a cat dog
The
thing
plot of
or
Taken.
a Taken thing, or
Right.
I'm barely explaining rap music. Like I'm still just like not
It's
anything.
like either you're on board or you're not. I mean, that's
Oh,
the
for
beauty
sure.
of your comedy. It's like there is a specific audience.
Like we just did a show. Where was that show at?
Broomfield?
In Broomfield.
The brewery, yeah. It's pretty dope.
And literally the right side of the room was like younger people who were into my stuff, and then the left side were not.
Older people, stony phase, like.
Right.
And I probably talked
Yeah.
about it too much because I listened to the recording today.
Yeah, you did.
But I was just like, all right, right side's really
Just the
killing it.
phenomenon, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
when they section off like that,
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
so
yeah.
hard not to
Yeah.
make it the narrative of the set.
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
Right.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
How'd you like it? You like it? You got
you are
silent
not.
over here. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but then I get the whole crowd to laugh at like a Benjamin Button semen joke, and then it's just like,
There you go.
I found it. I
Yeah.
found what they wanted.
And that's
Yeah.
perfect because that's
Yeah.
young and old.
Yeah.
Benjamin Button.
Oh, it's perfect, yeah.
For sure.
Unifies.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a bridge the gap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Yeah.
All right. Comic 2.
No, I like the one time a day, I guess, assuredly I do feel like an adult is when I tune in the mornings to the traffic report on the radio. And I'm like, yes, I am a vehicular commuter. This applies to my life, right? The woman comes on here in Denver. Here's how she sounds. It's fucking awesome. She says, good morning. There's been an accident on Alameda near I-25. 35 to 45-minute delays are expected. There's been an explosion at the York Purina Dog Food Company. 4 fatalities reported, and emergency crews have shut down 1 lane. Cars on 36 near Broomfield are spontaneously combusting. I'm Susan, that's traffic. Whoa, Susan, Jesus. Pump the brakes. Why are you so goddamn chipper? Right? For delivering like so much bad news to so many people all at once. And I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna hire Susan to deliver to me the news I need to hear about my life. Just to soften the blow a little bit, right? She gives me a little ring in the morning. She says, good morning. Your youth is slowly slipping from your fingertips. You will never conceivably crawl out from underneath your student loan debt. and your skin is somehow both oily and dry. I'm Susan, that's tragic. That's my time.
And now, I love it. You two, I mean, it's definitely a contrast there.
Mm-hmm.
You're definitely talking about some more substantial things, not to trivialize,
No,
but
that's fine.
the pop culture. But it's like emotions and
Yeah.
feelings.
Mhm.
And,
The womanly
dating
things, yeah.
And,
Mhm.
you know, the modern millennial condition,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
if you will.
Yeah.
So you know, same question to you. How does your life inform your comedy, or what makes you say the things you do and tackle the things you do in your act?
A lot of it is personal experience sort of things, or like, oh, I have a particular issue with this. You know, like I have a cat calling joke.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like cat calling, but like, why do I not like it in a way that doesn't sound soapboxy, and I can just like transfix it, you know,
Right.
into
You
another.
never want to be too preachy talking about real stuff, but
Yeah.
you still want to have a point of view.
Exactly, because I come from like a way different background where I was like a social activist and kind of like, you know, social justice warrior kind of persona, and I just realized I was
Yeah.
like, oh God, I hate doing that. I feel so crappy doing it, and it's
Was that
good.
the
Some people are
pre-comedy?
good. Yeah.
That was like how you
Yeah.
got that energy out.
I was trying to do it and just not liking it, so it wasn't good for me.
Right.
And then,
it wasn't
you know,
giving you the fulfillment
Yeah.
back of
yeah.
justicing.
Yeah. But that's why Jacob, like, I appreciate his style of comedy with like the pop culture references and the goofiness. No, only because like I like to do that more. I like to be just goofy, and just like a fart joke for me is like astounding if
Just
I can tell
relaxing,
it.
just to-
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't have an aim with this. This is like, this has no agenda. There's no politics to it. There's no social justice to it.
Farts are funny.
Farts are funny, you know?
That's the agenda.
Yeah.
It's also weird how pro catcalling I am too. So it's a weird thing. That, like, I have a good 7 minutes on
Yeah.
why we should catcall
That's-
still.
yeah.
Yeah, those-
Yeah, Jacob and I create a real tension if we're on the same show together. We're
Right.
almost bickering within our jokes.
And then they like bring one of you up, then the other one
Then
back
the
up
other-
again
yeah,
to
yeah.
address the.
Counteract.
When we get booked on this show, we have to have a rebuttal for each
Right. I do require rebuttal sets for all my.
Yeah.
Could be onto something.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's why
right.
we have the podcast.
That is why
Pretty
we have
much
a
what it
podcast.
is, yeah.
Are there any like particular goals in stand-up that you have?
I just like to generally be considered as the best comedian alive. You know, that's kind of
5-year plan.
The GOAT.
Oh, not even 5 years.
Greatest
Okay.
of all time. Or alive of all,
5
or of all
months.
time, though.
Yeah.
Just alive.
Just
I
alive?
don't want to be too outrageous with my
Oh,
goals, but just
alright.
alive. Yeah.
Just enough.
That's very humble, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I actually think that's probably 100% accurate for you.
Oh no, I'm
Yeah.
very competitive.
Yeah.
That's exactly my
Yeah.
mindset when going into comedy.
My own personal views about comedy and what I want to accomplish. I would love this to be my living. I would love to not have to do another job, for instance, you know. So financially speaking, I don't know if that means touring, if that means getting a cool, consistent job, or just minimizing my life
Right.
down to the
What
bare
does that mean?
essentials, you
Right.
know.
Could mean so many things in comedy.
Yeah.
I mean, they're using their skill set from stand-up,
Right.
but it's writing or, you know, involved in some other aspect
Hosting
of like
trivia.
entertainment.
Hosting trivia,
Yeah, bingo nights. Do you guys do a trivia?
No.
No. Oh, no, I'd be terrible at that. Yeah. I don't care about information. Ugh.
Well, I mean, you just announce it. You don't have to know it.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'd probably be great at trivia. Yeah, yeah. Hire me,
Just market people.
please.
Not really good at reading, so that's a little bit of a hard thing. Like
That
I
is
have
part
someone
of
to
it,
feed, like Cody in a van outside of the bar,
Yeah.
reading the trivia questions and feeding them to
Into
me.
your ear?
Into my
Oh,
ear from
man.
outside.
Man, she's just feeding you everything.
That's how this was going.
Oh my God.
I don't like this
am.
speaking, but-
Everything.
How much time do we have
Everything.
left on this? I don't want to.
Crying's a big element of the show.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
That's a
Yes.
reoccurring theme.
Crying.
Yes.
Oh, we're always
Crying.
Yeah, crying.
Apostrophe.
And apostrophe.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Aerosmith.
Yeah, I do that all the time. I like make my text sound twangy. Have you noticed that?
Oh, of course.
Why
we
do I do that? Why do-
I don't
cool,
think.
y'all.
I just thought you hated G's in
I
general.
really don't like them.
But aren't you a G?
Crying.
Oh,
You're a rap dude.
Yeah, rap. You're a hip hopper.
You're a G. You're a lowercase G at least.
yeah, you
Oh,
are.
for sure. Yeah.
Lowercase g.
That's how I or say hi to people now, and it's really annoying to me and everyone. It's like, yo, what up, G? And I'm just like, all right, Jacob,
Ugh.
you can stop that a little bit.
Cheesy.
You can use
Yeah.
that with me exclusively. I'll be okay with it.
Yeah.
Thanks, G.
Yeah.
Ugh, I hate it. Denver's is one of the most exciting and dynamic comedy scenes in the nation. So what do you think are some of the things like that are characteristic of Denver?
People don't like hackiness or anything. You know what I mean? Like there's
comics or audiences?
Comics.
Yeah.
And I guess audiences a little bit
Yeah.
to a bit of difference. But yeah, people just know what good comedy is, right? So there's like just this higher standard, I think, almost.
Totally.
Yeah. And it's kind of like a sink or swim thing, doing like mics only in Denver. It's just like, all right, well, you have to like have something at least a little new.
A
or
little
something.
new. You have to have changed a joke a bit
Yeah.
in order to tell it the next night. Or else it's like, why even show your face at the mic?
Too many mics to do that same set
Yeah.
over and over, right?
Yeah, like it accelerates you if you take it seriously enough.
I mean, it's on the very aware of comedy, where comedy has been and where it's going.
Where
and
it's
not
going,
Trying
yeah.
not to tread old ground.
Yeah.
And I'm a big believer in this like comedy god, I like to think of. And the more you sacrifice, the more things you get out of. Just like
What?
about
I've never heard of that idea.
Yeah.
That's new. That's why our marriage works.
yeah,
Always
for
bring up new
sure.
ideas.
That's right. I've been hiding that from her for years. Yeah, I was like, no, but actually, I think Harry came up with that.
Oh, yeah.
Who doesn't even do comedy anymore, which is hilarious.
The ultimate sacrifice.
Yeah.
Right. He's
Yeah.
really pleased the
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Oh, for sure.
They were
I'll
like,
stop.
You're free.
Yeah.
Good job. That's what the God wants for all of us to stop. All right. Well, we're gonna wrap things up here. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
To Cody and
Thank you.
Jacob.
Yeah.
A little info on, tell us about your show and your Twitter handle where we can follow you.
Yeah, I have a show that's still operating, so that's fine.
See that little look he gave her?
I have a show in Boulder, Colorado, at a place called License Number 1. It's called New Money. Second Wednesdays of every month, 9:30 p.m. Free. I run it with a friend, Tyrell Hartman.
Real solid show.
It's been
Yeah.
the best. I've run a couple shows now. I've done some stuff on campus, and I did a show at a coffee shop up there. This is by far the best show I've done.
Cool. Proud of it.
Yes,
All
very
right.
proud of it.
Yeah.
And your Twitter, or where we can find you on.
Yes, at Rupp says, RUPPSAYS, on Twitter, Instagram at Barack Obama. I think it's just Rupp Jacob on Instagram and Facebook.
Cool.
I'm off of it.
Yeah,
Oh.
Jacob's too good for Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not. Look me up on Facebook.
Yes. Cody.
Yeah, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Coco Spikes, and Twitter is I think at Cody Spike. So, yeah,
They're all up there.
I'm on there.
In front of you right now.
Yeah.
Magic of television post.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, man. All right.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know
That's
if
too
I can make a
much.
move like that. But
I'm
yes.
showcasing
Yeah.
my handle.
You're showcasing something.
They're like Vanna White, just hitting those big letters.
Well, again, thank you so much
Yeah,
for
thank you
being
for having
here,
us.
you two.
Thank
An
you.
absolute pleasure.
Sorry Jacob ruined it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We'll edit him out.
That'd be great.
Thank you and good night.